My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
EBTs and above. EBTs and above.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but just stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang.
Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Beck.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash JT. What the fuck?
I mean, it's sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Is it, look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's. Is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized urinalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
Oh, like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit. This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relieve mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We've got an Empress raid right off the bat, so I gotta shout it out. Thank you, Gaming Empress. Super appreciate that. And welcome everyone from Empresses. And if you haven't already, do me a huge favor and like the stream and subscribe if you want. It's fine. It's cool. But we like the likes around here. We like liking and like hugging. We're gonna be working the hugging in even more. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love it. What's up, everybody? We have a Sunday stream. The Viper Byte is back, and we are up to number 69, which is why that number is gigantic on the thumbnail. It's just, it's a little fun. We like to have fun around here. For sure. I love it. Let's see, Empress, there she is. There you are. Thank you so much, Empress. I appreciate you very much. Who came here with her? We've got Logan. We got Yasto. We've got Man of Gooning is up in this bitch as well. Look at you. Let's start from the top. Let's see who's here. We did have W2 report right off the bat, waiting before the stream even started. What's up? I see Roadkill over there as well on Rumble. What's up, man? Problematic John was here getting hyped. And of course, we were late and gay. Sorry about that, but it wasn't my fault. Like, literally, I was trying to stream and dropping frames like crazy. I had to reboot my router, reboot the PC. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay, at all. Jason Crowell is here calling me late and gay. Okay, great. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for calling me out like that. Fierce Dan, what's up, Dan? Dan hates Code Violet, everyone. He's never going to play it again, and I don't blame him. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. And of course, we do have Empress up in here, and the other peeps we called out. Who did we miss? I know we have, Rival. Why did you say it like that? Valkyrie, there we go. Piranha Pout is here. What's up? Yes, very 69. It's true. And everything, my whole thing just shot down. My whole thing just moved. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. We got James OP. Everything just moved. Like, stop messing around. My chat's screwing up. Everything's broken. Fine. We're still going to have a great stream, though, no matter what. Doesn't matter. And if I missed you, say hi again, and we'll make sure to say hi. You must go to bed. Well, go get your beauty sleep. Okay, you do what you need to do. I know how it is. I mean, look at this. You think I don't have to get some sleep? I got to make sure we keep this all nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Children are misbehaving. So yes, I was also watching, if anyone watches the NFL, watching the Bills beat the Jags. I had the Jags picked mostly because I wanted them to win. I really wanted to see the Patriots-Jags situation, but we're not getting that. Because the Jags lost exactly how I said they were going to lose. The whole time telling my wife, like, they got to not score too fast in the fourth. They got to let the time go. But no, they left 4 minutes for Josh Allen. I know a lot of people here don't follow the NFL, but I just have to say this out loud, that really pissed me off. And as soon as they did that, I'm like, well, they're going to lose. They're going to lose now, and sure enough, they did. Yeah. My intro, wait, what's up? Don't I know it? Your intro got my son overexcited before nap time. Thanks, Jay. Oh, God, yeah, dude. Yeah, so the intro is extremely, it's a hit. I mean, it's a banger. It is. Like, I worked on that one for a while to get the song perfect. And it came out so good, but it is overly banger. So yeah, my kid, like, literally whenever I was like working on it, he was like, "Go play the whole thing. It's so catchy. Play the whole thing." I'm like, can you relax? Daddy's editing the video. This takes time. Okay, but yeah, I really like the way the intro came out. But speaking of other things, let's go talk about what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Oh, and real quick, make sure you answer the poll. I want to see what you all think. What is more evil? Okay, is it ICE? Is it AI? Actual terrorists or woke leftists? So far, it's kind of a runaway. Which is hilarious. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, go ahead and vote in the poll. We'll check that out once we get through a few things. And we have several topics today, quite a few things to go through. Nothing too lengthy, I don't think. No super long topics. We've got like a bunch of little ones. And then we're going to talk about Code Violet, which I guess will be the longer one. Yeah. Dude, everything we keep learning about that that team, Team Kill Media, the devs, it's just like, these guys are shameless, and they might be breaking the law. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that. We'll be talking about Minnesota, of course, and of course the fraudsters over there. We'll be talking about ICE in Minneapolis and the things that they're dealing with, and also the Venezuela situation. There's like this account from like someone in the army there talking about what they dealt with when they faced the United States. That is super interesting. We're going to read about that. And I got unfollowed by Elon Musk's baby mama, Ashley St. Clair, today because she turned woke again. She's back to being woke and not based, and she's like trans rights. I'm like, wow, like you grifting bitch. So we'll talk about that. I thought that was hilarious. And we got a couple other things, of course. But yes, make sure you're subscribed. And also, we are an 8-stream tier streak right now. If you are subbed, or you are, and you can resub, or hit that sub button, or donate, let's make it 9. If all we have to do is get to 30, it's nice and simple. We can do it, I think. 8-stream tier streak. Let's hit 9 for the 69th stream. I think that would be amazing. Now, oh, my camera froze. My camera froze. See, this is because I had to start up so quick again. Hold on, this is easy enough. Let's go fix that. Properties, deactivate, and activate. There, we're back. I don't know why that happens. That happens sometimes. We're good. All right, so first things first. The fraud in Minnesota, right? And the fact that Walz was picked by Harris' team, right, to be the VP run, and he got them a lot of money in like one day. Gee, wonder why, right? Maybe it was all fraud money. What's up, Roadkill? Welcome over on YouTube. Had to pop in and vote. Yeah, get that vote in there. Get that vote in there. Well, it seems like this state's just made for fraud. This is Scott Pressler right here being interviewed by Tommy Lahren. He's actually really cool. He does a lot of groundwork. Anyone who's not familiar with him, he basically gets out to New Jersey. He did Pennsylvania a lot. He gets people registered to vote like crazy. I mean, this guy is a difference maker. He's always on the ground. He goes and does cleanups and all that. I mean, he runs a lot of things in like key swing states, and he's big. Like, he is huge. If anyone doesn't know who Scott Pressler is, the dude's incredible. Like, he really does a lot of work. I mean, this guy's got how many? He's got 2.4 million followers. But I feel like he doesn't get enough attention, honestly. Anyway, so let's hear what they're talking about the 1 voter equals 8 votes in Minnesota. A lot of people heard about the vouching. Well, he's going to go into detail about this. This is something, I guess, that he had talked about in the past, about how they do this in Minnesota and vouch. He's a very based gay man. It's true, James. It's true. Oh, hold on. The audio switched because I restarted my PC. I had it all set up, but it switched because my PC restarted. All right, here we go.
To light, along with others, the vote vouch system
Yes.
in Minnesota. I mean, there's the Somali fraud, which we're discussing now and should be. But if they're doing that with the daycare centers and the healthcare centers, I can't imagine what the voter rolls look like. I can't imagine the fraud that's encapsulated in their voting process. Tell me what you learned about vouch voting.
I want to thank Nick Shirley for bringing nationwide attention in Minnesota. Now, I've known about this vouching for a few years, but it never got the attention it deserved. So here's how it works. If you have a registered Minnesota voter, they can go with 8 friends that are not registered to vote. And I
Think about that. They're taking unregistered voters. They can take 8. One person can take 8 people with them and vouch for them. Okay.
Say, I know Tommy, and I know 7 of Tommy's friends that live here in the neighborhood. Those people will get a ballot, and they will be able to vote by simply being vouched for. 1 voter can do 8 people. Now, with a facility for the mature individuals,
this
the
is
elderly,
wild.
1 residential employee, all they have to do is show their badge, and they can vouch for unlimited residents within said facility. And again, it's a vouching honor system. All they have
A vouching honor system for voting is wild to me. So just take into account, like, it doesn't even have to be organized, right? You have 8 friends, and they're in different precincts. Okay, so one takes all the friends to one precinct and vouches for all of them, and then one of the other ones that they vouch for, they're in another precinct, and they all go somewhere else, and then they go and vouch for all of those people again, and they just vote in mass. So I mean, I'm sure that this happens because Minnesota's the one where, like, they had too many votes, or they, like, all the people in the state vote. They're like, so many people vote here, but I think it's bullshit. I think they got people who should be voting there. I mean, and this makes it make sense big time.
Do is sign an oath. And then get this, in Minnesota, you don't even have to be registered to vote to request a mail-in ballot.
That's crazy.
Al Franken was elected by 312 votes in 2008.
The fact you don't have to be registered to vote to request a mail-in ballot is just like, oh yeah, we do fraud. I mean, there's no reason to not have, like, a registered voter, or there's no reason to not make sure that you're a registered voter for a mail-in ballot. You could just request one. That's crazy.
Is it possible that a statewide Senate election could be taken from vouching? Yes.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I wanted to expose. All it is you signed an oath declaring under perjury that you're telling the truth. It's basically a trust me bro kind of voting system in Minnesota. But you know what we're doing? We're going to hold them accountable. I've already sent data practices requests to the Secretary of State, Steve Simon. And not only that, but I'm doing it county by county level. And I've in fact heard from Blue Earth County that they're willing to provide records. And so one by one, we're going to go through the vouching records that they...
I want to see how much this is used, or if it's abused in certain places. That's what I want to know. And, like, who are they vouching for? This is crazy. Yeah, so this is how you can import votes 100%. You have someone go and they're vouching for people who aren't citizens, straight up. And then you just import them. And trust me when I say that Democrats would love for this to be everywhere. Because as we know, they love the mail-in voting. They're all about it. I mean, it was rampant in the 2020 election. For sure, it's why it swung. And if they have unchecked balance, this is an unchecked voting system. There's no checking here. No one goes back through and checks who you vouched for. It's just you sign a thing and you go on. So I want to see this come back and haunt some people.
Who were the people that vouched? Who were the people that vouched for? And I'm not going to tip off the Democrats, but you might see some long hair coming to Minnesota very soon as well.
Yeah, well, it needs you desperately.
And of course it's Minnesota. Of course it is. Minnesota seems like it's just a disaster of a state, bro. Like, George Torch earlier today was talking about how he'd like to see us, like, get Canada as the 51st state. And I was like, no. You don't want all those leftists coming in. He's like, okay, what about Alberta? That's pretty base. I'm like, okay, we can do Alberta. But the thing is, you know me, I like trade. So we can give Minnesota, right, to Canada for Alberta. I'm willing to make the trade. So if we can just, like, start signing off on these things and, like, swapping states, like, we want to go get Greenland, right? I guess Trump's going to get Greenland. Something's going to happen. I think we're going to purchase Greenland personally. And if we do, and it becomes a 51st state, there's what? First of all, there's going to be, like, one, like, electoral vote there. There's, like, 50,000 people in Greenland. No one lives there. So it's going to be, like, one electoral vote. But, yay, it's one more. It's one more vote. I don't think we need to trade. Unless we can trade Washington, D.C. for it. I'm down. Or Rhode Island. I'm down for that. We can trade. We can trade Rhode Island for that. Yeah, I'm down with that. No, Hades. You have to take Minnesota. If we're gonna trade for Alberta, you have to take Minnesota, and you can't have anything else. Like, you got to take Minnesota. I'm down for trading. What's up, Smash? Good to see you, man. Smash on his day off, making sure he makes time to come in here and chill with Jay and the Chuts. Excellent. Why does that dude look like a chick? He just has long hair, bro. He's based and gay. Based and gay. That's Scott Pressler, bro. He's a good dude, though. Does good work. Lots of good work. So speaking of Minnesota and fraud. Speaking of Minnesota and fraud. Well, look at this guy showing up and dropping a gift membership right off the bat. It is Smash J motherfucking T. Thank you very much, Smash. Who got Junk 3PO got it? Look at this guy. Gifting it to Drunk 3PO. What's up, man? Say hi, Jay. Well, it is Smash, who is a legend around here. So he gets one of these.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
And of course, around here, when we sub, we do hug. So let's all rounds of hug, please.
Can I have a hug? No. Give me a hug.
No way.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
Let's go. There it is. There it is. Thanks again, Smash. I appreciate that, man. And congrats to Drunk 3PO for roping in the free membership. It has become a chud. And he did not sign up for that, so it was without his consent, but that's fine. We like that. So now let's talk about this. So this is Kathy Hochul, okay? And Mamdani. Now, they're very upset that the Trump administration is requesting information about fraud in their daycare centers. Just requesting it. Listen to this. They're upset about having that request. Listen to this craziness.
But I take such offense to this war on children. Think about it. What were we talking about in November, right before Thanksgiving, that they will not feed our kids. Stop feeding our kids with the SNAP program. Mm-hmm. Then they're saying we're stopping vaccinating kids because we don't care about their health.
This is crazy. Like the levels that she's going to here. Oh, they don't care about the kids. Oh, we're going to stop feeding the kids. But it's all just like projection. It isn't actually real. They're just making shit up. Like, oh, they're cutting SNAP funding. Hello, it was a government shutdown. You dope. And the Democrats ran that. Like she's saying that's what the administration wanted to do. But it was the government shutdown.
We're stopping their parents from being able to provide health insurance that they can afford. And now they're trying to take away our child care program. This will not affect these commitments here today.
So again, they're not trying to take away the child care program. They want them to show them how the money is being spent. This is political spin.
We're looking at our litigation strategies. They have asked for us within literally 2 weeks to provide volumes of information that is in the 62 counties. They're asking for personal identifying information about people who benefit from these programs, as well as their social security numbers.
Yes, the government is requesting where the money's going and who's getting the benefits. I don't really see a problem with that, but for some reason they have a problem with that. Like this is being requested by the federal government to oversee spending. And they're like, guys, they're asking us where they're spending the money. Can you believe they're requesting this right now? This is an affront to freedom and children. They hate kids.
So they're on a fishing expedition and are saying if we don't give them all this information, which is absolutely impossible to collect, and if we were going to do it,
if they want to know what a fishing expedition is, they should check out Mercante versus Parzia right now and see what a fishing expedition actually looks like.
If we don't do this
Just
in
saying,
a matter of days,
it's in your state,
that this program will be shut down. So we've been successful in court before. It's a shame that everything we do has to start with a call to my lawyer.
Now they're saying they have to call the lawyers because they don't want to actually give the information to the federal government. The federal government's giving them the money. And they're like, whoa, what do you mean, federal government? You want us to show you how we're spending your federal money? Well, we have to call our lawyers to protect ourselves from this.
Say one more lawsuit that we have to file, but this is the world under Donald Trump.
You can look at her face, by the way. It's like you can tell she's not really believing what she's saying. It's just something she has to say because it has to be anti-Trump all the time. Like half of what she's saying, I feel like she's just saying, it's like just to repeat herself. And it's not like actually coming from her. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, they're requesting this information. They hate children. Like, oh my God, dude, like it's ridiculous. So that's the situation over there in New York when it comes to fraud. And we will continue talking about the fraud, but we've had some insanity happening while I'm going over these things, okay? First First of all, Hades 1468 has become a chud all by themselves. Welcome, Hades. Good to see you. And of course, this is your hug, man.
Can I have a hug?
No,
Give me a
Feel
hug.
free to reciprocate.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
You're. Hey, don't touch me.
Toss them hugs in the chat. Toss them up. Around here, we do hug. So everyone just stay on the ball. Into the 643 with the $10 super chat saying, "Hail JayViper," and hail to the chat. Well, hail to you, brother. We appreciate that. And with that, we're going to go green.
Gooning round till sundown. Got my shades, my rocket shoes. Breaking dawn, no time to lose. Chasing dreams with open skies. Laughing loud with wide eyes. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights.
Well, we appreciate that very much. Thank you. Very legendary. We love that. Thank you, into the 643. Everyone's happier. See? Everyone's happier. And there's Hades returning the hug. There it is. The reciprocation is here. Welcome again to the Chuds, man. Good to see you. Smash! Dropping the $4 super sticker of the Smash JT, which it looks like might be coming out of this green guy's butt. I think it's coming out of his butt. I could be wrong here. Thank you very much, Smash, for the super sticker.
High five.
We appreciate that. Thank you. I think it's coming out of his butt. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. And Bird Talk coming in with a legendary drop of 5 gift memberships. Let's see who got them. Dave H. and Juna Main. Furious Dan got it. Digital Alucard and Valkyria Winter all receiving those gift memberships. Bird Talk coming off the top rope, dude. Thank you so much, man. That's incredible. So I gotta get the gift membership banger. We've got a song that was made by Kyle, but I gotta get it into a proper celebration. So we don't have the gift membership banger yet. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna shake up the chat.
Every move you make,
I'm sure you won't complain.
like I'm playing a game with Sunday. You got me shook, I can't look away. Got my heart racing, a fast relay. So sexy, so smooth, you're my cliche.
No one is
You
complaining
got me
at all. Nope. Legendary. Thank you very much, Bird Talk. I appreciate that, man. Let's continue with the fraud, shall we? So, back in October of 2025, Signal asked voters, is violence against the ICE to prevent immigration raids acceptable? So they asked a bunch of people. Overall, 70% of people said no, and only 24% of people said yes. This seems like this is widely rejected, except when it comes to white women, 18 to 44, and self-ID'd as liberal, where 61% said yes and 30% said no. White women are a problem, huh? I mean, like, this is like a thing, the white liberal woman. It's like crazy. It's like they have a different brain. Like, they just been programmed differently. Like, you know, I mean, they support like the worst of the worst things, and here they are supporting, attacking ICE to stop people from being from immigration raids, to protect them from being deported. Isn't it great? Not surprised. I'm kind of surprised to how much it swayed 61%. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 52 or maybe just 40 something. 61%? That is crazy to me. No, it's okay to attack them. You know, if you're just against ICE raids, I could see them being just against it, but no, they're like, yeah, no, attack them. Looks like over on Rumble, Roadkill has gifted a subscription as well. Look at this. Look at this guy. See, that doesn't pop up for me as well. but I see it now. Roadkill, dropping that gift sub. Thank you very much. I didn't even know I could sub over there. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, thank you, man.
Could I have a hug?
I think that's the first sub on Rumble.
Give me a hug.
No way.
We appreciate
I'm
you.
not coming over there.
Let's go.
You're. Hey, don't touch me.
Will there be reciprocation on Rumble? You know, we need. I'm gonna turn a DSP. I'm gonna be like, guys, listen. You know, we have Rumble, but if there's not going to be reciprocation, okay, if there's not going to be any reciprocation of the hugs on Rumble, then we're not going to have any fun things. I mean, you guys want the emotes, you want the animated emotes, but I'm not going to do those things if we're not going to reciprocate hugs on Rumble. I'm not seeing you even reciprocating the hugs from YouTube. I mean, YouTube's been phenomenal today, but over there on Rumble, I'm not seeing a single reciprocation of a single sub hug. I'm not seeing any chud love. I don't know. You guys want things, but you got to step it up, you guys. You got to step it up. This is ridiculous. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, Roadkill. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. DSP Viper in the house. I'm Dark Side Viper. DSV? Maybe that's who I am? Yeah? Uh-oh, this is beeping. See, this thing's dying? It shouldn't be dying. I just charged it. It's so annoying. And, oh, look at this guy. Now, see, now I can't make these pop up because they're Rumble, but that's fine. But, just so you guys know. Wait, who got the gift membership, too, the first time? Did it even say? Oh, no one did yet. Okay. Oh, well, so Smash JT just gifted a sub over on Rumble. Hold on. I've lost my position. Hold on. Where am I? Okay. Smash JT just gifted the sub on Rumble, and guess who got it? It was Roadkill. Congratulations. And now Smash just got it from Roadkill. There we go.
Could I have a hug?
Let's see some hugs over there on Rumble, you guys.
Give me a hug.
No
If we could please see some reciprocation of hugs on Rumble.
You're. Hey, don't touch me.
Okay, so it looks like Smash JT got the message backwards. He came over back to YouTube to reciprocate the hugs. But I see a lot of smiley faces and things like that over on Rumble. If we could just please all get on the same page and reciprocate the hug. There we go, Smash with the reciprocation on Rumble. Thank you very much, Smash. Thank you, Smash and Roadkill, for the gift subs over there on Rumble. You guys are both the first subs. Congratulations on Rumble. I actually just activated it because I didn't actually set it up right the first time. I thought I did, but I didn't. Yeah, that's how that kind of went. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my bad. Zebra over there. What's up, Zebra? Road. That's your third leg, not your hips. Okay, we're not gonna entertain that anymore. So white women hate ICE and pretty much side with the worst things possible. So this is going to get graphic, and we're going to substitute some of these words with nice words. But breaking. ICE has provided Fox News a list of the most egregious criminal aliens they've arrested during their surge in the sanctuary state of Minnesota. And if you haven't seen this is what the white women and these people who are over there attacking and trying to interfere with ICE are actually trying to stop from getting deported from Minnesota. And it's great. This is quite the list. So buckle the F up, okay? It's the most disturbing list I've ever seen, says Bill Malugin, okay? Numerous convicted child rapists, and 10 convicted moides, most with deportation orders going back many years, several from Laos, Somalia, and Sudan. Here we go. We got this Faven guy, a Laotian illegal alien, convicted. This isn't even accused of strong-armed, I don't know a good word for that one, of a boy, and strong-arm, the same word, of a girl, with deportation order since 2018. He's here in this country with these things, okay? We got this Tu Vang, another Laotian illegal alien, convicted of essay and that word of a girl under 13 and procuring a child for prostitution with a deportation order since 2006. These are people they're capturing. We got this guy, another illegal alien, convicted of strong-arm rapists of a 12-year-old girl and kidnapping a child with intent to essay them with a deportation since 2024. Remember, these are the people we're trying to get rid of, and who these people keep coming out and trying to interfere with getting rid of. They clearly want them in the community for some reason. Guy Yang, another Laotian illegal, convicted of strong-arm grape, essay, aggravated assault with a weapon, and strangulation, who's had a deportation order since 2012. This guy, another Laotian illegal, convicted of grape and child touching with a deportation order since 2003. Lu Kor, Laotian, again, grape with a weapon, and essay, deportation since 1996. These people have been here for fucking 30 years. This dude is a Mexican illegal convicted of essay of a child and a DUI with a deportation since 2016. This dude, illegal alien, convicted of killing someone. This guy, convicted moiterer in the community. Again, these are the people that ICE are trying to get rid of, right? Yeah, Laotian all up and down, right? It's crazy, right, Kruger? All up and down here. We get a Salvadorian over here, though, convicted of 3 counts of killing somebody with a deportation order since June of 2025. We've got this dude, Mexican illegal, convicted of homicide, who's been previously deported in 2002. This dude's back. He came back. We're still rolling down this, okay? This guy was convicted of killing someone. This guy convicted of 2 counts of killing someone, deportation since 2009. This one right here, convicted of 2 counts of killing, deportation order since 2022. This one, illegal alien, convicted of homicide, deportation, 2015. Convicted of manslaughter, deportation since 2022. This one, convicted attempt to commit manslaughter, okay, weapon possession and a DUI. Convicted, again, convicted and illegal. Guatemalan illegal convicted of negligent homicide with a vehicle. So he killed someone with his car and a DUI and was here and is supposed to be gone in 2022. These are the people that they're protecting. It's so sad. Oh, let us block ICE. Let us stop them from doing their job because we want these people in the country. I don't understand this. This is what gets me, is that they're splitting up families. Oh darn. No, look at who they're getting rid of, and you're constantly trying to interfere with these people. The Laotians are wilding. The Laotians are wilding. I mean, how many people on here were from Laos? From Laos. And then we get a Burmese illegal convicted of negligent homicide, and it's just like, here they are. There they are. Look at these guys. These are the upstanding citizens that clearly we need to have in this country in order to even exist. This is, I mean, we can't have them getting deported. Yeah, we can't have them getting deported. They have families. These are fathers. It's so dumb, dude. Like, these women right here, I think we should deport them too. Or something. Take away the voting rights. Take away their free speech. I don't know, man. But yeah, so ICE is what I like to see is I was worried that ICE would be backing down and like starting to like not be strong arming it. But what happened was the main border dude, I forget his name, but he came to Minnesota and basically talked to these dudes like, no, you're doing a great job. Don't let the media and these people like screw you over or make you feel like you're doing the wrong thing. You are. Look at the people you're deporting. Like, I have your back, right? So they aren't fucking around. And people for some reason think that ICE can't arrest you. I don't know why like people push that narrative that ICE can't arrest you. Of course they can. They can throw you in jail. They can arrest you 100%. They're cops, okay? It's just they have a cop with a specific job. Yeah. Yeah, they exactly, Piranha Pal. They think they can interfere with law enforcement, and they think they're heroes when they do this. I mean, we saw that one who got blasted for hitting the cop, right? That Renee Good chick. I mean, she tried to kill the cop. She tried to run him over. I mean, she would have if the car hadn't slipped. I think she would have run right over him. Except the car slipped while she was turning. Luckily, it didn't move while it was still turned left. She was trying to. It just didn't work out. And but before that, she's blocking traffic and she's just dancing in her car. She thinks it's hilarious. People think she's trying to flee because she's scared. She was cool as a cucumber. She was happy as hell what she was doing. They told her to get out of the car. Her girlfriend, wife, or whatever told her, hit the gas, run. And so she did. She did that instead of listening to the cops. Well, I mean, you paid for it because you almost ran over a cop and you hit him. So, I mean, it's not something I want to see happening. I want to see people just stop that. Just stop that. I don't want this to happen. Okay? But he has a right to defend himself when you're hitting him with your 2 or maybe 3,000 pound vehicle. Yeah, drive, baby. Drive. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what she said? She said it like twice. All right, so here they got someone right here interfering. Let's see what happens. That's a little loud, yeah. They're fucking around. They bashed that window in. Why do all the that's a woman, I'm pretty sure. And if it's not, it's a dude. It's hard to tell. Like, why do they all look like this? And maybe it's a guy. No, I think it's a chick. It's hard to tell, but they all look the same. Yeah, I think it's a guy. Directly look at. Already in cuffs. Put her in the paddy wagon. But I think this is the right thing to do, right? I mean, it's cold, right? Put them in the warm paddy wagons, you know? They're all out on the street. They're trying to block traffic. It's because they're cold. Just put them in jail. Jail is warm.
This car right here, that road. There's a lot of glass everywhere.
Look, we're filming. We're filming. Great, now your car doesn't have a window. And now it's going to get parked on the side of the road and get snowed in. Congratulations, all could have been avoided. Now a guy's yelling at them saying they don't have a right to be there. I kind of feel like they do. I feel like they do.
Sir, stay over there, please.
Fucking murderous,
sir,
traitorous,
I'm telling you, you're not gonna like the outcome.
Get the fuck out! Get out!
These guys are insane.
Get the fuck out!
Thank you, guys.
We will never get
He's like, thank you. He's giving them all a thumbs up, like, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yes, just let them know you're not worried about them.
Fuck you! We'll be back later for Get a real job.
Is that the guy yelling? I feel like that's the guy yelling. He looks like he'd be yelling like that. They should tow the car now.
Back up.
I feel like we've rewound now because the car's in a different place. Yes, let's rummage it. Oh, of course they have masks inside the car. Of course they have masks. Well, that just says everything. Yeah, rummage the car. Take all their stuff.
Was she an observer then?
Did you hear what that guy just said? I'll turn it up. He says, was she an observer? This is a word that has been implanted into the NPCs to start using. Oh, they're just innocent observers, you guys. Did you hear that? Listen.
Observer then?
Oh, I went to...
Was she an observer then?
Was she an observer? No, she was an interferer, and she went to jail. That's how that works. And just stop observing from being inside the road, blocking traffic, and the cops and all the people trying to do their job. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate that. So, this is Frey, okay? This is the governor of Minnesota, or is it the mayor of Minneapolis? No, I've forgotten. It's one of the two. Anyway, he is well in the know of what actually went on, but he's very into making sure that misinformation continues to get spread, even though there's plenty of video telling you otherwise. Listen to this shit.
In the immediacy following the shooting, you heard people from the Trump administration saying that the victim was a domestic terrorist. You heard that the ICE agent was acting entirely in self-defense. And here's the thing. You don't need to take my word for it. You don't need to take their word for it. Watch the video.
It did.
The ICE agent was not run over, as Trump stated.
Yeah, he did say run over, but he was legit hit. He was hit by the car. That happened.
You had a person that was definitively trying to just get out of there. They were trying to leave the scene.
So, wait a second, Mayor Frey. Yeah, he's the mayor. Okay, that's what I thought. Wait a second, Mayor Frey. Yeah, I said governor. That's Walls. Yeah, he's the mayor of Minneapolis. Yeah, okay. So he saw federal agents say to stop and get out of the car. But he's like, but she was just trying to leave. Wait, what do you mean she was trying to leave? She was told not to do that by federal agents, officers. So this would be fleeing the crime, right? That's just one. That's one law, bro. But we also know that she wasn't just trying to leave. She wasn't just getting in her car and just trying to go, so they shot her. She was blocking them. And she was having a great time doing it, too.
That is not a person that's trying to run an ICE agent over. You have a person that is trying to protect our city, to look out for our neighbors. And by the way, there are 435,000 people throughout Minneapolis that are looking out for their neighbors right now because...
It's crazy, the narrative that's being pressed here, that they're just looking out for their neighbors when he knows who the people are that are getting arrested. We just went through an entire list of the most gross people, and these are the people that are getting arrested. I'm sure there's others that don't have those rap sheets, but are you here telling me that those people aren't here because you've allowed it? I mean, that's exactly what you've allowed. You've known they're there. They're on the books. You can be like, hey, can you come get these guys? But instead, they have to descend 2,000 federal agents sort of get them out. That is what it takes. What's up, Alucard? Welcome, man.
They understand the magnitude of this moment, and they understand that the endurance of our republic depends on us looking out for each other, and we're standing strong here in Minneapolis.
We're standing strong here in Minneapolis. Doing what? Just protecting illegals? I don't understand. Like, you're protecting the criminals, the illegals. Again, there's this whole list of horrible people that you're actually protecting. These are the people you're protecting with rap sheets of murder, child grape, other types of grapes, SA. Not one person on this list is a good person. And these are the people you're protecting. So, sorry if I just don't believe a damn thing that you have to say. And this is just a lady yelling. I just thought this was interesting. These are the white liberal women that we're talking about. These are the white liberal women. It looks like she's wearing a commie hat. Like one of those little side mount commie hats. Yeah. You just tagged me? I will check it right after this. Let's check this. I like how they're yelling and they're drumming so they can't even hear what they're yelling. The drums. This is wild. It just... Lady, you need to repent.
Repent, and thou shalt be saved.
Can we please get that woman to repent? Let's see here. All right, so smash tag me in this from Mendata McHeight's face. what a name! But thank you, Smash, for the tag. It says right here. Yes, Mayor Jacob Frey's wife, Sarah Clark, also known as Sarah Stevens Frey, worked as a lobbyist at Hilden Advocacy and Law, a firm led by Nancy Hilden that represented Feeding Our Future. Oh, God. That was a massive scam, dude. Feeding Our Future, like, these people are going to jail. Often referred to as Feed Our Future, as his attorney and lobbyist. Oh, there's more. Nancy Hilden appeared in federal court alongside Feeding Our Future's executive director, Amy Bach, following the FBI raids in January 2022 that exposed a massive COVID-19 relief fraud scheme involving $250 million misappropriated federal child nutrition funds. Oh my God. Oh, what's up, nobody? Oh, the mayor is as gay as JayViper is straight. It's true. It's a lot. There's a lot of straightness here, so he must be super gay. He must be super gay. That drum is fire. It's pretty fire, Roadkill. It is pretty fucking fire. I mean, they got a good beat going. I don't feel like they miss a beat. They stay right on time, right on rhythm. Yeah, is that the overview right here? Key details? Yeah, it's crazy. This looks like another liberal white woman to me that probably thinks it's okay to attack ICE. Jesus. Well, here's someone. Let's see how they're taking. Let's see how they're taking the video of the actual ICE agent. Okay, let's see.
Want to know what I think? This is what I think. I think Jonathan Ross got out of his car. He was filming and wanted to take evidence of whatever was happening here. Then as he...
Yes, he was taking evidence of the car so they could see this woman. He could share it and be like, if you see this woman, she's an agitator.
Which is Renee. That's fine, dude. I'm not mad. Not only is she not trying to agitate or aggravate the situation, she's actually trying to de-escalate the situation. Then Jonathan Ross...
He's not doing anything either. But by the way, he's not escalating any situation. He's just walking around the car filming it. That's all he was doing. The escalator right away was her wife or girlfriend, whoever this person is. Of course, we all have to understand that she's escalating the situation. She's blocking the road, right? They're like, oh no, she's letting people pass. She's letting civilians go by and blocking the federal agents. That's what she's doing, okay?
Ross goes to the back of the car where he encounters Renee's wife. There's something in this part of the footage that I think is important to note. See here, you can see in the reflection of the car, his phone is in his right hand. Then as he's filling the license plate, he encounters Renee's wife. And big, strong Jonathan does not like what she has to say.
It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen.
He's just walking.
You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
He's just walking.
Some lunch, big boy. Go ahead. Out the car.
Did you catch that? While they're having their exchange, he walks further around the car, and then he does this. He switches the phone.
Oh no, he switched his phone to his left hand. That he must. Oh my goodness!
From his right hand to his left hand, because what side of his body is his firearm on? See?
Guess what else is there? There's a lot of stuff there. She's coming up in his face. He could be getting ready for the spray or anything if she comes up in his face. He wasn't playing this, you idiot.
He was ready. He switched his phone from his
This
right
is what
hand
they're
to his
trying to
left
say.
hand, so his right hand could be ready. This was before the car was moving. Because Renee only started driving forward once this guy started pulling on her door trying to open it. But Jonathan Ross already had his gun unholstered. I mean, what
That's not true. That's a lie. She was already going forward. Complete lie. False. Fake. It was already moving forward. The wheel was left when it started moving. He didn't pull it until it was spinning.
Tell you. Here's what I think.
That's a lie.
I don't think Jonathan liked that these two women were getting in his way. I don't think that he liked that these two women were emasculating him and making him feel small. Go get a sandwich, big boy. He doesn't like that feeling. He's the big strong man. And how dare these bitches make him feel like that?
So he's still holding it. He hasn't reacted, and we know that she's already moving. So your own video is debunked.
Yeah.
Your own video debunked yourself. You accidentally left that part in.
Are not only racist, but they're also fucking misogynists. He didn't like that these women were standing up to him. He didn't like that they were in his way. You can even hear it after he puts 3 bullets in Renee's fucking face. He says this.
Yeah, she is an effing bitch. I don't know if anyone noticed this, but she hit him with the car. Okay, again, not something I want to have happen, but she put herself in that position. She's the one who drove right at the dude.
He doesn't care that the woman that he just shot 3 times was dead or alive, but he made sure that
it was going to be him.
Fucking bitch. And again, the tires, her tires were to the right.
No, they weren't. They weren't to the right. We've reviewed this.
His body was to the left. If she wanted to run him over, she would have gone straight. I'm no forensics expert.
She tried because the tires were spinning when they were left. It just didn't work out for her. She would have run right over him. We know that. So, and again, they're making up, again, they're making a fantasy world for themselves to make her look innocent. This woman who stayed with the woman who put cigarettes out on her kid. So she had her kid taken away. That's what we're talking about right now. Yeah, that's the situation. It is Karen Logic. Thank you very much for the $2 make me holla. James, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that.
High five.
Very high five to you. And Karens are hot. I don't know if I agree with you, but high five. Thank you.
High five.
Thank you for the 199. Thank you for the 2 and the 199 to James and Roadkill. Much appreciated. These people never understand. It's, you know what? It's not that they don't understand. It's that they purposely misunderstand so they can continue down their illogical path. We see this all the time. When they say like men can become women, then you ask them what a woman is, they can't answer it because they know it's completely flawed. What she thinks is irrelevant. Intention on either side doesn't matter. Even if it was an accident, it would still be attempted manslaughter. 100%. Yeah, 100%. And again, the wheels were left. The wheels were left when they started spinning. She started moving as she hit the gas. She was still turning right, but the wheels were left. She would have gone right over the guy if it didn't slip on the ice. That's what happened. Is the ice saved the ICE agent? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You'd be interested if the cigarette burn kid was a boy. These rad femmes usually hate their male children. Oh, I do wonder. I don't know who the kids are. I don't want to go deep diving in their kids, but maybe this person knows, or maybe they're just crazy too. Let's listen.
He shot her because she was queer.
Oh my god, dude. I can't believe, like, these people exist, bro. Like, he was just walking, or it was just a woman in the car. How could you, one, know? No one knew this. The other woman, the wife, was a person outside the car just filming. And, I mean, like, this, like, she started this crying like this. She's been thinking this for a while, bro. You need immediate psychiatric help. And I think it's important to make mental institutions great again.
She was queer.
Yeah, that's what happened. Totally what happened.
He shot her because she was queer.
This is a real person.
You can see so clearly. I didn't think that it was like that before, but when you see the footage, he shot her because she was queer. And you voted for this!
Yes, I did, but that's actually not why. That's actually not why he did it. He shot her because she tried to kill him with her car. I voted for that. Yeah, I voted for that. Like, just, protect cops. I think, if he was a civilian, I'd be on his side too. If someone's going to hit you with their car, you can protect yourself. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't want these things to happen. Again, I don't want these things to happen, but you're allowed to protect yourself. I just feel like this is like, there's states with like the stand your ground. Like, she didn't even have to hit you in those states. She could just act like she was good and you could blast her. At least here, she actually hit him. Again, she hit him with the car. Okay? He doesn't have to wait to be dead and run over to protect himself. She hit him with the car. How could he ever know this? This person, again, their whole world evolves around like their identity, their sexual identity or their actual identity or whatever. That's all the only way they think. That's the way they're programmed. This one has that programming in her, and that's just how it is. She thinks everything is around that. Yeah, your brain hurts. It's true. It's true. This is what happens when you let women read. Yeah, nobody, you're right. Nobody speaking facts. Nobody speaking facts 100%. This lady, I'm just gonna... I feel like we just get these situations, if you just take these situations and you wood chip them, I think the world improves. Just take that whole idea and just wood chip her. There we go. Get it out of here. Fix your brain. That would be great. We just get these whole, like, these ideologies out of here with wood chippers. Just the ideologies, not the people. Okay, so let's talk about Venezuela. Just a little bit. This is an account from a Venezuelan security guard, okay, that was loyal to Nicolas Maduro. He talks about when America came into Venezuela and that night, okay, and what they experienced. This is kind of crazy, like how they had no chance. They had no chance, okay? So he's saying, on the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard, but suddenly all of our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones. A lot of drones flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. So the interviewer asks, what happened next? How was the main attack? And the security guard says, after those drones appeared, some helicopters arrived, but there were very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number, maybe 20 men. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we've fought against before. Maybe we sent aliens, it's possible. The interviewer asked, and then the battle began. Security guard says, yes, but it was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed. It seemed like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute. We couldn't do anything. And your own weapons, they didn't help? The guard says, no, not at all, because it wasn't just the weapons. At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a very intense sound wave. Yo, we're using the power of sound against these people. Suddenly, I felt my head was exploding from the inside. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. Dude, what do we have that does this? I want to know. That thing sounds crazy. It's like that in Hulk, the one with the one that they only made one of, and they had the Hulk. They were hitting him with those sound waves, and he like couldn't move for a while until he like blew up a tank and like used the tank against it or whatever. It's something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, in your comrades, did they manage to resist? And the guard says, no, not at all. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology, with their weapons. I swear, I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after that sonic weapon or whatever it was. And the interviewer says, so do you think the rest of the region should think twice before confronting the Americans? He said, without a doubt, I'm sending a warning to everyone who thinks they can fight the United States. They have no idea what they're capable of. After what we saw, I never want to be on the other side of that again. They're not to be messed with. This is like propaganda straight up, but I like it. The universe says, and now that Trump has said Mexico is on the list, do you think the situation will change in Latin America? Definitely. Everyone is already talking about this. No one wants to go through what we went through. Now everyone thinks twice. What happened here is going to change a lot of things, not just in Venezuela, but throughout the region. Dude, those helicopters we saw going in there had super soldiers and super weapons on them, bro. Super soldiers and super weapons. Venezuela just learned why we don't have free healthcare. For real. Oh my god, dude. Emerald Apple up in here. I've heard many people in the military who had compartmentalized access to top secret tech that civilians have no idea how scary effective the U.S. military is. It's not just sonic weapons, but area denial weapons like microwaves that can cook people and boil their brains. Dude, there are radars on ships now that we've had forever. There's something called the 48, right? And it's this big, giant, like rectangular. It basically spins, and it can just read the area, but in a very big, large sweeps. But it has this like direct mode. You can turn into a direct mode, and it will focus its energy into a beam. Not a beam you can see; it's invisible. But you can just take down. You can take down airplanes if you want to with this thing. It will just cook them. It will cook the electronics right out. It will take them right down. For some reason, we don't really use it that way, but it absolutely can do it. Like, they actually have to be careful with this thing when we have our own things landing around it. They make it go into, like, they have these cutouts so it can't hit them, so it's not actually, like, scanning in those sections during specific times. So, yeah. That thing's crazy. Love your work, but this reeks of government propaganda. Do we have badass soldiers and crazy tech? Yes, but who talks like this? The person talking like this is the person they're interviewing, bro. The person who just fought with their life and somehow survived. That's who talks like this. That's who. Okay. Does anyone remember this Ashley St. Clair chick? She's the one who had Elon Musk's baby, like the most recent baby, I guess, unless there's been a baby since. And then like went down this meltdown, was selling her Tesla and all that stuff. So she used to follow me until today on X. She started this weird shit. She's like, dark woke, because the other option is bootlicking feds plus PDFs plus nerds. as if these things aren't on the left, right? So she was based and then she switched. Again, she was woke, then based, and then now she's back to woke, I guess. And this is the onion person. We've seen this loser around, okay? This person's a major loser. And also that flag flyer, okay? For some reason they don't have it in here like everyone else, but they're one of those flag flyers, okay? Transinfo influencer. Okay, sure, yeah. You previously engaged in blatant transphobia. How do you feel about trans people in the wake of noticing how the far right truly is? Let us see, shall we? Yeah, Wood, I feel you. Hold on, I just fixed my my chat. It was stuck. It's back. Navy SEALs and Marine Special Forces, dude, they're insane. Yeah, they're crazy. Take care, Roadkill. Have a good one, man. Wait. Have to, Piranhapout, good to see you. Yeah, Piranhapout or Roadkill's leaving. Sorry, I missed part of it. My chat was stuck. Well, if someone's leaving, have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. If you're not leaving, well, hang out. Keep hanging out and chill. Yeah. So this is her response. And this is not how she talks. She's never talked like this. This is someone who basically Elon Musk wanted to be with her for a while. I mean, he did, and then like something happened. The kid happened, but I guess it wasn't enough money for her, right? Okay, anyway. I feel immense guilt for my role, she says. And even more guilt that things I have said in the past may have caused my son's sister more pain. When she says this, she's talking about Elon Musk's son that transed himself. Because her little kid is the brother of this, like a half brother to this weirdo. That's what she's talking about. Not her kid, her son's brother, who she's calling a sister. Okay? I don't know right now how to make amends for many of these things, but I have been trying incredibly hard privately to learn and advocate for those within the trans community that I've hurt. What the fuck are you talking about? So this is someone getting on their knee, right? This is bending the knee. That is what she's doing right now. She's bending the knee for the left. We've seen how this works. It doesn't. But that's absolutely what she's doing. She's bending the knee right here, live. Okay? What's up, Valkyria Winner? Good to see you. I also haven't said much on this because I have gone back and forth over whether my voice would be helpful on the issue, since it will be framed as disingenuous or just turning because I'm scorned. Even this reply will become right-wing hysteria, but yeah, I am sorry. Let me know how I can help. You can't help. You can't help. In fact, now that you've asked for forgiveness or saying you're sorry, they're just going to pound to flesh you again and again. And they're going to go down the list of things they want replies for, apologies. We want an apology for this. We want an apology for that. Apologize for this. Apologize for that. Apologize for hanging out for this person. Apologize for voting for Trump. It's not going to end. You think this does anything? And what are you talking about? How can you change your stance on this? Men are men and cannot be women, and women are women and cannot be men, and that's just it. I mean, that's just it. So I don't know what you're trying to do here, except you're just looking to switch sides, and you're trying so hard to switch sides because of this thing, which isn't even true. Okay, we know how it is. We know how it is. But that's what it is. Growth and self-reflection is always good. Glad to see it. This person doesn't mean this at all. This person will ask for more apologies later. For sure. Actually, look at all these people that are here. Did she hide a bunch of replies? Hold on a second. 265 replies. Where are they? Where's the replies? Try this again. She's hit a bunch of them. She hid. Can you not see like replies hidden? If someone replies, because she's the OP, you hidden replies like this. Oh my god, dude. She's gone on a hiding spree. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. She's hiding all these replies. Look at the replies, dudes. She's hiding all the... Oh my god. I'm scrolling like whenever I went into like K-Meg's freaking history and searched Smash JT. I'm scrolling like the same amount. It's insane. Holy, she manually hid all these replies. Holy, I'm still scrolling. This is this is K-Meg Smash JT psychosis level of insanity. How do you hide all this? So of all these replies that she hid, these is all that's left. No, my god. That's all that's left. Oh my god, dude. She's just hiding reply. Now, I talked about this briefly in the last stream about her. Like, she's been suddenly going on this thing. She's like on this warpath against Grok and X, and how X can like undress you or whatever. But like, she's specifically quote tweeting things to get people to do it. Like, she wanted them to do it. That's what she wants. And she was doing that whole thing where she was like, hey, Grok, delete this and also give me the post ID for litigation, right? No, you don't want to fix her, Roadkill. You don't want to fix her. I mean, if Elon Musk can't fix her, you don't want to go with this, okay? You don't want to go with you don't have the money. You got to be a billionaire, I think, to fuck with her. Although that didn't really work out for her last time. She didn't even get the money. It's pretty great. But yeah, man, what a broken individual. What an absolute snapped brain individual. This is someone like, so I saw Savvy post about this too, because I had posted first. Okay. It was me first. I can prove it. Okay. Oh wait, not this one. I can prove it right now. Let's go to, view post engagement. Savvy 3 hours. Okay. Where's JayViper's? Come on. Where's me? Where's mine? Come on, where's mine? Is this in order? Yes, look. Oh my god, that's right. She wrote this. Elephants are not birds. She wrote this book about how elephants cannot transition to be a bird. This elephant thought he was a bird. He started thinking he was a bird because this culture vulture was telling me, no, you can be a bird and you can fly. And then he realized, no, I can't be a freaking bird. That's right. She wrote this. She helped write this book. I forgot about that. What's this?
I think if you say things like this, I think you deserve the electric chair. Zzz. Nobody's gonna be sad.
Oh my god, dude, it's so funny. Let's go to my account real quick, because I said they reprogrammed her. Oh, by the way, yes, illegals get cold too. Bring them inside and warm in your warm paddy wagons. I feel like that's fair. I think that's fair. Let's see. This is another story we're talking about like 4 hours ago. Yeah, see? I beat her. See, I beat her. So Davy says, it's amazing how women base their political beliefs over who they sleep with. I give this 3 months. She's going to get eaten alive by the left, and I can't wait to laugh. She's going to get destroyed by them because she cannot apologize or do enough for them. There's no way. There's no freaking way. Dumbo could fly. I mean, it's true, but Dumbo was very Dumbo. Okay, Valkyria. Listen, he still wasn't a bird. He was still an elephant. And he needed to hold a feather in order to fly. So he wasn't a bird. He needed to borrow a feather to do it. Remember. Okay? This brings us to the cleanse. Let us cleanse, because we've gone through a lot together just now. It was a lot, and I understand. But I have something to tell you guys. This guy is a message to you all from me. Okay? So I want you to listen up, because it's important. See? Send to a friend. You guys are my friends.
You're gay.
That shit's hilarious. Okay. So yeah, go up to your wife or your girlfriend and tell her you like her hair and do this.
What did you do to your hair? Can I touch it?
Sure. What are you doing? You're just mad that I can grow facial hair and you can't!
What's up, Netflix? Good to see you, buddy.
I have peach fuzz.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. No! No! I know!
No, wait, I was kidding. I was kidding.
Oh, your hair looks so soft. Can I touch it?
Sure.
That was fucked.
Your hair looks super good today.
Thank you.
Can I touch it?
If you want.
Oh.
What product do you
I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't suggest anyone actually try this. Don't actually try this. It could end bad for you. Really bad.
use in your hair? Because it just looks like really thick and healthy. Can I run my fingers through it? Do you mind?
No.
Why does it look?
And literally, watch her face change as he swipes. He's like, watch. It's like he wiped it off. He wiped her smile right off, dude.
Why does it look so good?
I don't know.
Can I touch it?
Yeah?
So I talked about this game.
We went right into a Smash J. It slapped us into a Smash JT video. What the fuck? How's that work? Why is autoplay on? You're always off. You go off now. Where is it? I can't believe it slapped us into a Smash JT video. All right, let's watch this one.
Hey, honey, how about you come in here and meet my new boyfriend? Not now, Mom. I'm busy. Hey, champ. How are you? Oh, you don't like champ? How about Kingslayer 14? I've not used that name in years. Oh, I know. 10 years ago, Modern Warfare 2, you drop shot me. I said I'd bang your mom. You said there's no way. But here I am.
That's fucked, dude. This is the greatest.
I'm not very familiar with
Anyway, he hit his back into a Smash JT video. Why is it Smash JT and it's all over the place? It's unbelievable. Women really hate that. They're insecure because near menopause, when it starts, that shit happens. I mean, it's possible, but those were pretty young women, so I don't know. They all have some of it. It's not a big deal, but I thought that shit was funny. Let's talk about games. Right now, Against the Storm is on sale for $8.99 on Steam, and I want to tell you to go get it. Okay, I know every once in a while we talk about this game. I see it goes on sale. I just let you know. I have to put it out there. This game's really good. It seems like a cozy game. It's not. It's a rogue city builder, okay? But it gets crazy because then you have to like defend yourself. You have to you're like digging into these glades. There's all these events going on. You're timed. Like it's a lot going on. It's not just like, oh, it's not some cozy thing. If you treat it cozy, you're gonna lose. So I always highly suggest this game. You want DRM free? I mean, I don't know if it's on GOG. If it's on sale there, beats me. Beats the hell out of me. I don't know if it's on GOG. If you don't like Steam at all, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We can search for Against the Storm over here. I don't know. I don't know if it's on here. It is. It's on sale. There you go. There you go. It's $8.99. It's on sale on GOG. That would be DRM free. There you go, Netflix. Boom. Here's the game.
Fate is like a raging storm.
But it's great. It's so good.
It can sweep you away, or you can ride it. We are viceroys, elite settlers, serving.
So you see this, right? This is your hearth, right? So the way this works is you're always feeding it and keep the fire on to keep like the bad things down. Like there's like basically as time goes on, things get crazier as the days go on, right? You see this like red eye. This will start getting multipliers and more bad things will happen. As you start breaking in glades, it starts giving you a multiplier and more bad things can happen. Not to mention that in the big glades, there's like bad ones and there's even really bad ones. So if you go in there, you can get really good stuff, but you're gonna have to satisfy something on a timer. So you'll have to like have these resources, maybe higher end resources kind of ready to go, but you don't know what they're going to be. So you break into it and you might see, oh God, I can't make this yet. So you're trying to get it imported, or you're trying to make it if you can in order to satisfy it in time, right? And if it doesn't, something bad's going to happen. A negative thing, it might kill some people, or these growths might come in. But anyway, and you're constantly breaking these glades and building your city and dealing with these things. It's just constant. And then once you reach like a certain happiness level down here, your time in the city can end, and you can go on to the next city. Or if you fail, if this fills up first because you've pissed off the queen or the monarch, whatever it's called, then you fail. All right. If you fill up the red bar first, you fail and you lose, and the city's a failure and it's gone. And you're trying to do city to city to city as you go down. I think I'll show you that too.
Scorched Queen.
That's how it works.
Our job is to establish color.
It's not Frostpunk, because Frostpunk, you're really dealing with your one town and you're sending like out excavations to like check for more people or things, and you're dealing with that. This is just this one city, but really a city takes like 45 minutes to 3 hours, depending if you're pausing a lot or not, right? And every single one of these biomes is different, and they'll all have different things you have to deal with.
And venture bravely into the unknown.
I should play this someday on stream and show you guys. I freaking love this game. So this is something they've gotten that's bad. They're gonna have to like feed this or kill it, or this will happen. Now it's doing something negative to the place because they failed, right?
We adapt to changing conditions, and we're not afraid to experiment.
Do I have Old World? What's that one?
Always go as expected, but we face the consequences.
And so this is the Blight. This will happen if you're playing on harder modes. Like, you can not have this, but you'll have like these other buildings and certain people that are assigned to them to help fight this blight rot that can come through, that can kill citizens, makes everyone, as people get more and more upset, they slow down or they'll stop working, and then shit just falls apart. And then the storm comes through. There's a storm there's 3 phases. There's drizzle, there's rain, storm. Then it goes drizzle, rain, storm, like that. That's how the days go, or the seasons go. And so the storms is when shit really turns bad. All right, so see this? This is progression. This is a city, another city, and then so they just won this one. They can go down here and they can build another city somewhere. And you're trying to move out through these layers within a certain time frame. So as you reach these seals, when you break a seal, you restart back to the mountain and you go back out, and all this shit changes every time. And you can go further every time you reach a seal and win at the seal. So, but if you don't do that, you can't. So you have to get to a seal. Same dev as this game? I don't think it's the same dev. I think it's the same publisher, Hooded Horse. I don't think it's the same dev. Oh, wait. It feels like Older Civilization. Are you talking about Old World is the same one? I don't have Old World, I don't think. I'll have to check.
We take on bolder challenges.
But I highly suggest this game every time I see it. It's so good.
Ravages the world. We face new opportunities.
See, everything changed because it resets.
New threats.
And that's a seal. That's a major seal. And then you have different types of creatures that can be in there. You can end up with 3 per city. But you got these foxes, there's frogs, there's beavers, there's humans, there's like an elf type, I forget what, a nymph, something like that. And I think there's bats now. I mean, they just added some. And I think there's a moose. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played all those. Yeah, so they failed. So all these things are coming, these are killing people. Those are souls, they're gonna go snatch them.
Embrace your fate and stand against the storm.
But yeah, dude, straight up, let's see, Airmite Games. Let's go see what you're talking about. So for me, Airmite has 1 game. I don't see it. Maybe it is Hooded Horse? Because Hooded Horse has like, so it's a Hooded Horse is having their sale. That's why this is on sale. Endless Legend 2. Endless Legend 1 is good. Endless Legend 2 is, I think it's still early access, isn't it? Yeah, still early access. And I played it day one early access. I returned it. It was just too far behind, man. I'm just not interested. All right, so what did you say? It's called Old World? Old World. Yeah, Hooded Horse is a publisher. Oh, this is more like Sim almost. Huh? This looks like Civ. They have a lot of games that are like this. Like the Endless Legend is very much like this too. Okay. Yeah, this is more like a Civ. Civ type. Yeah, Against the Storm is not like a Civ type. I would say no. But yeah, they also have what is the name of that game? Manor Lords. Manor Lords is on sale. So if you like Manor Lords, or if you've been wanting to check it out, where are you? It's on sale for $26. This game's growing pretty well. I think it's still in early access too. It is, yeah. This one's still in. God, it's been over a year. So anyway, just stuff to talk about. Do I have Old World? I don't have it. I'll have to check it out a little bit. So Larian Studios has decided to refrain from using generative AI tools during concept art development for its upcoming Divinity game. We've decided to refrain from using Gen AI tools during concept art development. That way there can be no discussion about the origin of the art. This is like such a dumb thing to bend your knee. You think they care? The people who didn't want you to do this don't care, and they're going to call you a Gen AI studio anyway. Doing this makes no difference. It doesn't matter. And as we all know, the Gen AI for concept art doesn't matter. And the artists want to use it, right? So now they're going to outlaw it and make their life more difficult. That is what's going to happen. And 2 to 3 years, I've said this many times, in 2 to 3 years, when this game comes out, no one's going to care anymore. This is just a now thing that you should just be ignoring as companies. We talked about Manor Lords. Yeah, in fact, Manor Lords, it's these guys. The Hooded Horse CEO is super against AI. The guy who runs this place, the Hooded Horse CEO, right? He's super against Gen AI. He makes people write into contracts that they can't use it. Right? That's a thing. So, I mean, I don't think it's a terrible thing to say you can't use it. It's just, it is what it is. But I don't know why you would tell an artist you cannot use it. You know what I mean? It should be like, we can't have this in our game, but why can't they use it? At least to help them with concept. I feel like it's a quick way to get things done. You have your one concept, and you can put that into ChatGPT or Grok or whatever and be like, hey, change this or that. And you can do it real quick and kind of like, oh, well, how do I like it? And then you can go and make your own once you see something you kind of like. If someone decides to use generative AI in game, you want it labeled. But a lot of this is concept Gen AI. It's not in the game. That's the thing. Like with Expedition 33, they had concept Gen AI. And they had a little placeholder that made it into the game. That was the gotcha that they used. Like, oh, you use Gen AI in their games. Like, it wasn't even, it was a mistake. It was on a candle. It was like on a candle holder, right? So they didn't actually use Gen AI in their game. There was an accidental holdover. Who cares? It's like, you see this all the time with companies that use like when you have Unreal Engine, right? There's all these assets that you can use directly from Unreal Engine. You can hold place. And those things sometimes make it into the game. And then like, oh, we have to replace that thing. Like, it happens all the time. It's like not a big deal. And people want to make such a big deal out of little things like that when it's accidental. You're saying the finished product? Yeah. So for Expedition 33, would you demand them to have that there? A call out because there's an accidental use that they don't realize is there and then they find it and replace it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that people are trying to say, oh, it wasn't marked as Gen AI. Oh, you used Gen AI in the production, so it's supposed to be on there anyway. That's what they think. In fact, let's go and look at Expedition 33 now and see if they have to have it. I don't think they do. Is Expedition 33 on sale?
Never have come.
Hold on a second. I swear to God, when I was just looking it up, it was cheaper. $44.99. Everyone sees this, right? $44.99. I'm not crazy. $49.99. I'm so confused. Why was that showing up like that? Okay. Maybe it's about to go on sale or a sale just ended. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with this bundle. It's $45 if you get this Sifu bundle. There's a Sifu bundle, bro? Alters? Dude, Alters is great. Is Alters on sale? Alters is a great game. By the way, if you haven't played Alters, go play it. It's great. I think it has a demo. I'm pretty sure it has a demo. I think I played the demo too. Dude, do they have a demo anymore? Game bundle. It might be separate. Demo? Dude, did they get rid of their demo? They had a demo. Can I just not see it? I swear to God they had a bundle. I'll see all 8 bundles. Deluxe. These are all just a bunch of bundles, though. This isn't... Well, that's a bummer. They had a demo. I know they did. I played the demo. 10% tax for being JayViper? Yeah, I get taxed all the time, bro. Just for being here. It's a good-looking tax. And now that we've been sidetracked by all of that, let's talk about Team Kill Media and the whole Code Violet situation. Every time I stream, I feel like this has gotten worse. And now we're finding out it might not even be a legitimate company. Sevi, shout out to Sevi, found this. She says that she asked Team Kill Media about this situation and they blocked her, okay? She asked how they are selling games and in business when under the state of Wyoming, they are listed as inactive since 2021. Administrative dissolution for taxes, okay? I want to look up what that means. I feel like, did they not pay taxes or they just stopped paying taxes so they are considered not a company anymore because they didn't have taxes due? I don't know. I asked if they were planning on fixing it. I was polite, yet they tried to hide my post. Let's hit Grok on this real quick. What is this? I want to understand this. It means a state revokes a business's legal status due to unpaid tax obligations. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Yeah, they did not pay their taxes, right? So let's say like they kind of see you as like, oh, like you're in business 1 year and the next year you didn't pay your taxes. So they're like, oh, you're not a business anymore. Like they just take you off the books as being a business because maybe you just didn't operate. And from there, you'd have to come back and be like, yeah, we did. We owe you these taxes. Holy shit. So the administrator, yeah, okay. Let's read this real quick. W2, I know that you're on top of this a bit too. I have to go back and find your post on this. I know you tagged me. I will check it. So let's go over why they were removed, okay? Administrative dissolution refers to involuntary termination of a business's entity legal status by a state government agency, such as the Secretary of State, due to non-compliance with statutory requirements. This process revokes the entity's rights, powers, and authority to operate as a legal business, though it may still exist for limited purposes like settling debts or winding down operations. You're not allowed to ship new product. You're not allowed to make new things and ship them. You could probably satisfy shipments that were orders that were requested, things like that. And of course, pay people while they're finishing. And pay people that you owe money to. In context of taxes, administrative dissolution often occurs when a business fails to pay required taxes or fees such as franchise taxes, income taxes, sales taxes, payroll taxes. For instance, if a company neglects to file tax returns or resolve tax delinquencies, tax authorities or the state may initiate dissolution as a penalty for these lapses. This is distinct from voluntary dissolution where owners choose to close the business and it's considered an administrative action rather than judicial. Well, of course, yeah, if you close it down and be like, yeah, we're not paying tax anymore because we're not a business, and you just say, we're closing down. Maybe we should set up businesses, yeah, and not pay taxes. That sounds like a great idea. Sounds like what they're doing. And my understanding, based on this company being closed, they only released one game legit as a company, their first game. All the others were released illegally. That is, unless somehow they exist in another state. Maybe they moved. But I don't know if that's the case. We can ask Grok to look. Once dissolved, an entity loses its ability to conduct normal business activities, enter contracts, or be sued, but it can typically seek reinstatement by addressing the underlying issues like paying back taxes, filing overdue reports. Yeah, that makes sense. Note that even after administrative dissolution, the entity might still face ongoing tax liabilities or penalties until fully resolved. Specific rules vary by state, consulting local regulations, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Grok, please check to see if Team Kill Media is now registered to another state. Perhaps it moved. We'll have it go check that while we're going and down through this. Oh shit, I backed out. Hold on. Let me go to Sevi. Damn it, Sevi. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, the issue with Sevi was she did this. So Sevi, by the way, shout out to Sevi for this, but at the same time, don't put an at the beginning, okay? Where are you? Yeah, because it shows up as a reply, and only people who follow you both will see it unless people retweet it. Yeah, they're outside playing volleyball, and now they're arguing, so they decided to come and make a bunch of noise. Yeah, are they money laundering? It's very strange. Who came first, Sevi or Savvy? I cannot tell you how many times I get them confused because they'll both be in my feed, and their name's almost the same. And of course, I'm usually it's usually like this. My shit's little. It's like a little. I can't even see the fucking picture. It's like it throws me. So anyway, here's Team Kill Media blocking her. And here it is, Team Kill Media, LLC. Details reflect current data for the filing system. Right here, they're delinquent on their tax, okay? And so they're an inactive administrative dissolve because of taxes. So they're archived. Their initial filing was 2018, and they've been inactive since 2021. It's perpetual term of duration, formed in Wyoming. Here's the address, blah, blah, blah. That's their company. So they are not legitimate right now in Wyoming. And by the way, who lives in Wyoming? I didn't know Wyoming had people. But in any case, I put this out there as well. I retweeted her. And Crooked Delight says, so I wonder if they're defrauding Sony and PlayStation besides having a shit game. I wonder, dude. Because we know this is basically shovelware. What's up, Galactic Gaming Den? Good to see you, man. So we know that they're making shovelware. Code Violet is shovelware. It's a garbage game. For some reason, they have people that are very pro this game. I feel like a lot of them are the developers, but they've clearly tricked people into. It's all Sony ponies are who they are. If something releases exclusive on Sony, they're going to like it, no matter how bad it is. They're going to defend it. We see this all the time, and this is right there with that situation. So they're saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Code Violet is tax manipulation or whatever the term is. If they've continued to release games in Wyoming as a Wyoming company that isn't a company anymore, they must owe taxes. How could they not owe taxes? They've made sales. Even if it's not a lot, you still owe sales on it. I mean, these people might need to be checked. The IRS needs to be on this. And of course, they tagged IRS News, FBI, all these people. I don't know why you would go FBI, but IRS needs to check these people out. $50 shovelware. Yeah, it's $50. Dan got ripped off. I mean, when he bought, he said, I'm buying it. I don't care. I'm like, are you insane, dude? Like, this is not going to be a good game. He played for 12 hours. Let's look up Dan real quick. He played this game for 12 hours, bro. And this is what he had to say. Let's go find it. It wasn't good. He wasn't happy. Save your money. Do not buy Code Violet. It's absolute dumpster fire. This is his whole breakdown. Can we load the picture? Okay, you just want to fight with me now. It really okay. Open image in new tab. Is that okay? This game is absolute trash. This is from Furious Dan. Not worth your time or entertainment. Don't waste your money on this game. I'm not going to complete this game on a second stream. My review for this game is 2 out of 10. The game guts, poor mechanics, and massive errors all over the place. The scenery looks like it was designed by AI, including the game. Save your money for a good game that's worth your time. I was on Toasty's stream for a little bit while he was playing this, and we were basically stream sniping him watching this, and we were just making fun of the game the whole time. It looks so bad, so garbage. There's so many visual glitches. The animations are horrendous. I mean, I understand there's indie games, but this has a AA price, a high-end AA price. We're talking $50 AA game. I'd expect something along the lines of Space Marine 2, which was a fantastic game. Instead, they got this freaking game right here, and he put this. He's like, yeah, I'm going to play it, man. I'm like, we're like, dude, I don't know why you're buying this game. It's not a good move. I don't think it's a good move. So, yeah, $50 is really high. Yeah, $50 consider what normal game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they protected their voice actors from the PC Gooner, supposedly. First of all, it's a voice actress, and you made the character from scratch, so that doesn't even make sense. And 2, Grok exists, so I make sure to edit her. Just to piss them off. I put clown makeup on her and everything. But we edited her for the thumbnail today. Grok exists. What does it matter? I don't care. Nothing's going to stop us. All right, let's go see what Grok says about this company. Based on available public records and recent searches across multiple state business databases, Team Kill Media LLC remains registered in Wyoming, but has been inactive. Wow. Since February 8th, 2021, due to administrative dissolution for unpaid taxes. There's no evidence of reinstatement in Wyoming or active registration under the same entity name in another state. Some sources, such as Game Industry Profiles and articles from 2023 onward, list their operational headquarters as Kalispell, Montana, which may indicate a physical relocation or base of operations. However, no corresponding business entity registration was found on Montana's Secretary of State database, suggesting they may not have formally transferred or re-registered the LLC there. If they have moved legally, it could be under a different entity name or structure not publicly indexed yet. If this is critical, I recommend checking directly with the State Secretary of State, Wyoming Secretary of State, for the latest status. Okay. It's not critical. We already checked and we know it's defunct. So as far as we can tell, this thing is absolutely not an actual legitimate business, and it hasn't been since 2021, and they owe back taxes. If they did move to Montana, I wonder if they did it to escape the back taxes. And now with this game, maybe they're going to make enough money to go and make their LLC again. What I wonder is if we'll end up seeing them changing their name. I do wonder if they will change their name, because that's how you escape taxes. If we see them change their name, I think we need to get heavy on the IRS for this one, because to me, it looks like they're a scam. I mean, I think they're a scam anyway, but now we're finding out they're not even a legitimate business, and they haven't been for 4 years while they're releasing games and not paying taxes. They're not paying taxes. They're not paying taxes on their games. You can't if you're a business selling things and at the same time, you're defunct, so they can't pay taxes. And they're not allowed to sell games. They're not allowed to sell anything new. Can I ask Grok the estimated budget of exclusive Sony published PS4 game? You want to know like Code Violet, the budget? I know they only have like 4 people. It wouldn't be very much. But I can ask it. What is the... I mean, that's a tough question. Because it's not very specific. For a exclusive Sony PS4 game. No, from PS4 games published by Sony. Published by Sony? I mean, PS4 is kind of older. We'll see, I guess. You want to compare the AAA costs on PS4 versus PS5? So you want AAA? A AAA exclusive? Hold on. PS4 AAA game versus a PS5 AAA game. All right, let's do that. I know with PS5, they aren't spending a lot. I mean, they kept Sucker Punch under control. They kept them down. I don't believe the 60 million, but I bet it's around 80, 90, which I think is, if you're under 100 doing AAA games, I think you're doing a pretty good job. But we also know with Concord, that's not the case. With Concord, we're talking more like 400 to 600 million because they did the purchase of the company and everything. This is going to take a while. This one's going to take... It's going to be looking up a lot of information. A lot of info. And with that... What time is it? Oh, it's 6. We're going to wrap this up then. Okay, so here we go. Estimated budgets for Sony-published exclusive AAA have significantly increased from the PS4 era to the PS5 era. Typically... All right, so executives like Yoshida and Layden stating the costs have nearly doubled, typically from around 100 million to 200 million or more per title. This rise is driven by larger teams, longer development cycles, advanced graphics, motion capture, voice acting, higher fidelity, things like that. Okay. So God of War was a PS4 exclusive, cost 50 to 100 million, okay? Spider-Man, 100 million, PS4 exclusive. Ghost of Tsushima, 60 million. Last of Us Part 2, 220 million, PS4 exclusive. This one, Spider-Man Miles Morales, PS4, PS5, 107 to 213 million. Horizon Forbidden West, 212. God of War Ragnarok, 200. I mean, we're getting up to... Ratchet and Clank's 81 million, but I mean, come on, man. Spider-Man 2, 315 million. Typical ranges, so it's 60 to 220 million on PS4, and AAA exclusives now are 200 to 315 million on PS5. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I think they should have capped budgets too, but I feel like when people, like these companies start doing this, they just start chasing technology. Technology is very expensive. They start adding more and more in there, and then they start adding more and more people, and it blows up the cost. It's insane, the amount of money. Look at Skull and Bones. They're talking 600 million for that game, dude. Ubisoft, the amount of money, Ubisoft lost control of their spending. Ubisoft tanked their own company with their spending. There is no making any of that back. You're never making $600 million back on that game. And remember, they pushed it. It looked cool at the beginning, but they kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And then the game didn't become what they ever said it would be. I mean, they killed their company. There's a reason they had to sell off to Tencent and then make that little side company, that little extra one there. I don't even know if it has a name yet. Yeah, if they should have capped it. I think that's the way to go. I know they cancel games all the time. They put like $20-25 million into games, and then they'll just cancel them. They're like, yeah, that's not new. I'm like, dude, that's like a quarter of a game that you spent. Like, how many times you do that? I don't think that's good at all. Hopefully you can save some of the things you've done in those games for other games. I don't know, like a ton of money. You can't wait for Concord 2, meaning High Guard. Oh, wait. Thank you for reminding me. We'd like to do High Guard checks. Let's go play High Guard. Let's see if they've tweeted. They have not tweeted since December. Let's see if they posted anything in the last few days. Nope. Dude, this game, again, it releases, what, the 24th?
I am a warden.
When's it release? How many days? January 26th? Ladies and gentlemen, it's releasing in 15 days. They have not posted since they announced this thing at the Game Awards. How do you do this? Who's running the show over there? I just wonder if they're saving their money and they're not going to do it until 2 weeks out. So tomorrow marks 2 weeks out from release. Maybe we'll see something tomorrow? Oh, it's crazy. Let's call them High Guardian. It's DOA. The only thing I will say this, per run a pound, and I will give them a little bit of leeway here. If they have good gameplay, and the game looks fucking dumb, okay? It looks stupid. The characters look absolutely dumb. If they have good gameplay, they have a chance, but it has to be spectacular. The reason they have a chance is because it is free to play, right? That is what's going to give them the chance. And if this was a $40 entry fee, it would be DOA. It would be Concord 2.0. It's free to play. And it's made by the people who made Apex. If they got the right people from Apex, the gameplay probably is going to be pretty good. Now, it's kind of MOBA first person. Have you seen how it looks? It's hard to tell, but it looks like you go and you unlock things and someone becomes like a bigger thing, like a more important, stronger character. It looks like that. So I think that becomes more niche also. So I really wonder. Now, again, this is like a little company. They're not spending tons of money, but it's all their money. If they don't hit it right away and start making money, they're going to fold. They're going to fold unless they have really great investors that are just behind them. So we'll see. You feel like if Sony spent $500 on 10 games, giving them indie developers, we could see some amazing stuff. Yeah, $500 million. I get you. No, absolutely. Again, the indie developers is where games are right now. I mean, look at the games that we actually enjoy. Look at them. It's all indie. It's almost all indie. There's almost no AAA making a splash right now. There's not. It's AA and indies straight up. That's it. It's either like an indie with a publisher or a self-publishing indie. I mean, Manor Lords was big last year, or was it maybe 2 years ago now? Against the Storm, that's what I'm talking about. But of course, we have Expedition 33, Silk Song. I mean, these were the bangers. And I don't know how I would consider, I think it's AAA. Yeah. But what's the name of the game? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yeah, it's AAA, right? I mean, that's really the only AAA that was worth a damn last year. Yeah. You said it? 2D, 3D, 2D and isometric. Yeah. CD Projekt Red should let other people use Red Engine. It would be nice. CD Projekt Red is not going to use Red Engine anymore. They pulled out. They're going to use UE5. So Witcher 4 is on UE5. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what they're doing. They've moved to Unreal. They've moved to Unreal because it's easier. More people know. It's not necessarily easier, but more people know it. So when they hire people, people already know how to use it. What I want to see is Crimson Deserts, okay? Crimson Desert. Anyone out there that's familiar with Crimson Desert, it looks great. I'll be getting this one. This is like one I'm getting. But Crimson Desert made their own engine. They can do all of this, okay? And I want to see how good it is. This could be, if they want to go this route, the next good engine. Like the view distances, the amount of different, the easy movement, the no load screens. I mean, you got all these UE5 games that have the same issues, dude. The weird faces, what's funny is that it doesn't have to be that way. And people try to say, like, people who are against Expedition 33 try to say it's UE5 slop. Like, can we just stop that? That's ridiculous. That game's phenomenal. But it shows that UE5 doesn't have to be terrible. But the devs are incompetent. But if this game can make it be like it has their own engine that they made, maybe it can be the next UE5. And if they can sell the engine too. We'll see. It could be great for them. If they want to share. Yeah, UE5 is a buggy mess. It is, but it doesn't have to be. Treasure made Stretch Panic on PS2 with like 12 people on the dev team, and you heard nothing but compliments when they managed to do so. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. They bloat. I feel like bloat is what kills games too, because they have too many hands in the freaking soups. People are putting their dicks in the soups. Crimson Desert looks phenomenal, dude. It looks so good, and when you watch the gameplay of it and they show off the gameplay, I'm super impressed by it. I can't wait for Crimson Desert. And when is the release? March, and we get some time. But if anyone ever, really feels like donating a game to Jay, that's the one. That's the one Jay wants right there. I'm really looking forward to it. This game looks really good, man. I can't wait. This one will be streamed. We will be playing this one for a lot. I think a lot. Unless for some reason it's a letdown, and I don't think it's going to be. I don't. But I do believe that is all that I have to cover today. And I'm surprised I filled the 2 hours. I thought we were going to fly. I thought we were going to fly through all these things, but I didn't fly through all these things. There's a lot to cover. More than I realized. But I super appreciate everyone for hanging out. We had Rumble. We had people over on Rumble gifting as well, which is crazy. We get our first subs on Rumble. Amazing. Of course, all the support here on YouTube and the raid from Empress was amazing. Thank you guys for coming over from Empress. And if you stuck around, I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, do it now. It still helps because I always keep it live for a day for people to catch it before I go over to members only. And it does help it show up in the algorithm for those people who did miss it. But yeah, huge shout out to the following people for monetarily supporting. Of course, we blew away meeting the tier. So we have, of course, we've extended our streak to 9 now on the 69th episode of the Viper Byte, which is incredible. So shout out to Smash, Hades, Into the 643, Bird Talk, James OP, Roadkill, all for the donos, gift subs, and subs. Absolutely wild. We have a lot of new chuds today. Absolute piranha pout. We do, and we love to see it. It's great. Have Crimson Desert Company license theirs. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like if it is really good, if they really did a good job making their what the fuck, like their UE5 version of whatever. Dude, what's the word? I just lost it. If they did a good job making their engine. If they did a good job making their engine, maybe it's something people will be interested in. Maybe it's easy to build on. We'll see. That's an interesting route for them to take. Pearl Abyss is their publisher and developer. Okay, they're self-publishing. I want to say it's kind of like an indie, although it's selling for $70. So I don't know if I can say indie. But let's see what else they've made. I know they have other like Crimson games. Black Desert. Oh, that's what, not Crimson. It's Desert Games. Black Desert. And Black Desert I have, but I haven't played it. It's on sale for 99 cents. There you go. So if you haven't played Black Desert, it's 99 cents, folks. Look, right there. Black Desert. Literally 99 cents. 20 million people have played this game. I'm looking forward to Crimson Desert. And Black Desert is in Crimson Desert. Like, that entire world is in Crimson Desert. That's what's crazy. I watched some of the gameplay stuff. They're like, yeah, check out the world. And they look back and like, oh yeah, that's Black Desert right there, by the way. That's the entire world of Black Desert right there. And see all the rest. And it's like all this. It's super interesting to see. Isn't Black Desert free to play? No, you're thinking of the other Black something game. Yeah, Black Desert. Or as I like to say, Black Dessert. It's delicious. It is. It's absolutely delicious. I'm going to eat it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring us to an end. If you haven't already, do me a huge favor. Oh, before we do this, hold on. I have to link you the new channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already subscribed to the brand new channel, JITV, please do so. It is brand new. We have two videos, and we've got a couple shorts also. Now, this is where my music stuff, like I make music stuff, like if you go back and look in this channel, I have music things I made. So this is where all that's going to go because it makes more sense over there. Okay, so I would super appreciate it. Talk to you on Smash later. Smash will not stream. It's Sunday. I don't think he's going to stream. Yeah, Smash doesn't stream Sundays. So I don't think I will see you later unless he's going to stream today, which maybe he'll have a special Sunday stream. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. What's up, Kruger? Good to see you. Parasite Mutant, the spiritual successor to the first Parasite Eve game, just came out with a demo. Parasite Mutant. Wait, did I hear about this? Hold on, let me open my Steam. Let me open my Steam. Parasite Mutant. There's the demo. Let's check it out. What is the gameplay? Is it twin stick? Wait, is this like turn-based? It looks kind of turn-based, but I don't see a grid. Oh damn, she sniped him up close, knocked him back. Oh shit. I don't think it's turn-based. No, I don't speak Portuguese, Netflix. Thanks for asking. Interesting. It looks kind of turn-based. I don't think I played Parasite Eve 1. I don't remember if I have. I might have, but I don't think I have. Is it not turn-based? Is it like you get a certain amount of distance you can move, but it's not grid? Is it like one of those? It looks turn-basedy. It's kind of hard to tell, I'll be honest. All this comes from the trailers, no actual photos. Damn. So it's coming soon. It doesn't have a date, but it does have a demo. All right, well, I'm going to add that to my demo, and I'll check it out. I just want to see it. I just want to see what it plays like. That's interesting to me. I'm very interested. I do not speak Spanish at all, no. I don't. Huh? My wife speaks perfect Spanish. Perfect Spanish. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, but I did make a Spanish song. Thank you, Grok, for helping with that. And it came out really good. So if you haven't checked out JI, please do. Please do subscribe. And yeah, so Smash has 3 channels. JayViper has 2. JayViper has 3 channels. It's just one is not being used yet, but it will be put into effect soon enough. You want to see it? I'll show it to you. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. See? I used to use it a decent amount. I mean, we got 2.3 thousand subs here with 127 videos. I mean, Jay was cooking. Okay. Jay was cooking. Yeah. So this is where I did all like some of my gaming uploads. I did XCOM was on here. SimCity was insane on here for me. I did Tales from the Borderlands, more XCOM, Tomb Raider. Yeah. There we go. You'd rather listen to me, Jay, than Smash JT? Aw, well, that's nice. I like Smash. I always listen to Smash. He's entertaining. Although I am way better looking. So I totally understand you want to look at me more. That makes sense. But this is Vintage Jay. So if anyone wants to go check out Vintage JayViper gameplay, yeah, let me go ahead and link it in the chat. You guys can check it out. We will activate this at some point here, where I'll be using that. Probably instead of like doing the gaming here, I might move it there. I don't know. It's very hard to get those things moving. I don't know if I can live stream there right now. I have to check. Have I bought the matcha? I had the matcha on the J Wards. If you saw the J Wards, we actually touted the matcha and we made a whole thing. I wonder if I can do this. Well, let me go look. Let's see if this works here. It may or may not. So let's see. It's this? Is this gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. It's not active. It's not active on this overlay. Oh well. There was this whole song. And it was really good. Oh, actually, let's just do that. Let that finish.
Smash JT.
There we go. That's it. Okay, we gotta wait for it. All right, now.
Smash.
There it is.
JT. It's a buzz for me. Sipping wild and free. That Smash JT.
We had to go to the J Wards to do it. Legion. We haven't been there for a while. We missed them. Only 11 more months to the J Wards. So get your watches, count it down, and I am going to put it at the end there for real. YouTube algo is blackpilling against the Great Reset, dude. I've been so shadow banned by YouTube, it's unbelievable. But we're continuing to push through it. You guys constantly support, so it's amazing. The shadow ban is totally a thing. It's totally a thing. It's insane. It's crazy. But that is it. And this is not goodbye. So we see you next time, and we will see you next time. I'm going to find someone to raid while the credits are rolling. Love you, mean it. Peace out.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end, we run this town. Until then, keep up the fight.
We're gonna raid New Blackstreet, so hold on to your butts.
Gaming culture needs us to stay strong. So keep on going all night long. JayViper never says goodbye. With the chuds we